All right, so I've been trying to do this for a while, and we're just gonna start where we're gonna start. I am a late ADHD diagnosed, and then a year after my diagnosis, I became pregnant, and then when my daughter was 3, it activated that severely to 100,000%. So I've been trying to do this for a while, but just every day it feels like it compounds more and more, it gets more and more out of control. And the more research you do, the more you find out that it's not something that there's a lot of help out there for, like, unless you search for it yourself, unless you really put the time and the effort in. And I have done so for about 5 years, really intensely for about a year and a half. And then we made some changes with our home family life starting about February this year, doing a new type of parenting, which has really helped us. And so my daughter has her own, special needs issues as well. So I just wanted to quickly say, hi. This is the type of content that I will be sharing, releasing, talking about. I have certain things that have helped us out that I would like to talk about and show. Then I have also other things I've developed to help out with organization, structuring a day, things like that. Because it's truly something you have to set your home atmosphere up in a totally different way, and it probably isn't going to make sense to anyone else but you, and that's okay. Totally okay. It is okay to live the way you need to live, as long as it's not harming anyone. I'm talking about implementing things that you don't see other people doing. Everyone's so concerned about, well, what does it look like to other people? Who cares? Does it make you more secure in your life? Does it make you feel better? For example, from extreme stress and survival living for 5 years, my hair has thinned out so much, and it's a daily self-esteem issue, right? Because hair is a huge thing for a girl, for a woman, for a female. So today's my birthday, and I decided that I'm going to take control of this situation, and I'm just going to shave my head today. And it's going to be in my hands. I make the decision. I said this is how it's going to be, and so I'm, making peace with it. Instead of, every day, every time I have to go somewhere, whatever, looking in the mirror and becoming more stressed out and more upset. So I wanted to do an introduction, not even that I have my hair down, you can see it right now, but and I just saw a picture of myself from behind recently, and it doesn't even look that bad considering how thin it is. But I want to take that daily stressor off of everything we got, going on. Because if you know, right, that even a slight change in what you're doing, it's a lot. It's a lot to make changes for in that moment, and it's a lot, especially if you have to do it with other people, and they're truly skills that you have to hone and then habitualize. And also just owning up to it, or taking ownership of it, not owning up to it, taking ownership of it. Language is severely important with ADHD, okay? Which is another thing I'd like to, share and talk about at some future point. But you have to just say, oh, sorry, I'm sorry, what's your name again? I'm, ADHD. I don't remember the first time, or whatever. You do something silly, or you're shaking stuff up, because people, I swear, they're not used to it. They're not used to people stretching in public, for example. They're not used to people living loudly within and comfortably within their differences. And this is something that needs to change across the board, So I just wanted to do a quick hi. This is what I'm going through. This is what I'll be talking about here. This is what I'll be sharing. This is what I'll be specifically, it's late diagnosed, as well as like I just totally lost track of what I was talking about there for a second. Oh my goodness, because I started thinking about other stuff. But it's specifically in my case, late diagnosed ADHD, solo parenting, not a lot of support, and chronic pain while on a healing ascension journey. That's my specific grouping of what I got going on every day. So I feel like some of it will be, some of it is tears worthy, some of it is laugh worthy. I'm really firm in the belief that you just gotta laugh at it. You gotta laugh at yourself. This is who I am, and there may be a sarcastic meme or a sarcastic phrase or something, but if it tags you, it tags you, right? So I just wanted to send that little message out before I do shave the head, because it is a big thing, and I really wanted to share the journey and just become someone that goes against the norm, that goes against the norm, and who's here to say that, it's okay to be yourself, and it's okay to do the things that you need to do in order to show up as much as you can as yourself in your own life, So there's a huge backstory to everything that I'll be sharing, and there's a lot of current story, and then there's a lot of also future stories that I guess you could say, manifesting. So I would like this to be a place of community, of understanding, of fellowship, because I really don't have a group here where I live. I really don't have any, friends. I have people I talk to, or people that, I deal with a lot, but I moved here when my daughter was 2 weeks old, and it's just been a lot of transitions. So welcome to this space. I'm really hoping that, if I can make, one person feel better about what they got going on, or help out one person with my story, or with, my a hack, then it'll be worthwhile. Although even if that doesn't happen, it'll be worthwhile, because it's a form of journaling to me, and it's a form of working things out, getting it out of your head and working it out, whether it's on paper, talking it out, or speaking it out to someone else. So thank you for watching, and check back for more. And I do want to mention one thing, because everyone says subscribe, right? But this is just something that I think not a lot of people know. When you do press subscribe, you do need to click on the little bell. But when you click on the little bell, you have to move the highlight up to all, because if you don't put it on all, then you don't get all notifications. You only get a specific amount, or I'm not really sure how that works, but I do know if you don't put it on all, then you've actually not fully, you've subscribed, but you won't be told about new things. So there you go. I've been wanting to say that for a while. So thank you, and hopefully we'll see you again.